Yeah.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, we're live. Well, we're not live. We're recording. It's the same thing as being live.
Yeah.
We are live recording
Yes.
at the time of recording.
Yeah. Also, I don't know what I just said.
Anyways, here's show about shedding.
Oh, it's muted on my end. Hang on.
Yeah, it's muted on my end too.
What the fuck is this, Lino?
This is show bus shouty.
Is this all it is?
No.
Is he saying the N-word?
Yes, he was.
Okay, I can't include the system audio then. Got it. You should have told me he was going to say the N-word, Zeno.
I forgot about it.
You're awful.
I haven't seen this since high school.
There's probably a good reason why. What the so explain to me what the backstory is behind this.
I don't know. This video came out while I was in high school, and it started circulating and got really popular. There's a point where one of the rappers is sick, and it made me think of Murky, who is sick right now.
Oh.
It's cold, stubby nose.
Why are they comparing this guy to Winnie the Pooh, and why is there now he's eating a squirrel after he was holding a... I don't even know how to describe this.
I feel like it's...
And now he's playing video games with the monkey.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
He was beating a child there.
Maybe you should... Maybe you should...
That is what was happening.
Maybe you should stop.
No, it's fine.
Well,
That's
we have other stuff to do, too.
Yeah. We got a lot of time to cover.
We do have a lot of time. But, like, nobody else is hearing this. Guy on the short bus.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Everybody go look up Show Bus Shouty. You'll be severely disappointed.
Gucci swag. And I just... Something... Oh, my fucking Christ.
Oh, his lips are so chapped.
Yeah,
Were those lips?
Max,
He's 12 months pregnant and he doesn't care? Oh, look.
Oh, okay, there's the Murky reference.
I mean, to be fair, if you talk about anything, this video seems to cover it.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, fucking Christ.
That's it.
Okay.
How's it been going, E?
It's going, I guess.
So, let me see. When was this? 9 days ago. So, like, just shortly after our last podcast recording, I took a look into the ADHD After Dark fan mail email account. Not really fan mail, just the email account. We got an email titled "Would Love to Connect."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So
Happening again.
We haven't read the email yet.
I haven't even read the email now. So we're going to go ahead and you guys see this?
Before we start, I'm going to say this is a conspiracy theory in some way. This is going to link back to fucking whatever her name was in the first company that represented her.
There's no way.
It has to.
So, you guys ready for this email? We're gonna read it out loud together. All right. So this guy, I don't even know. This is from Alex Sanfilippo. Is that
That's how I pronounce it? Yeah.
okay? That's how I'd say it. So it's basically from team at podcastmatch.com, and it says, "Hey, congrats on your success with ADHD After Dark. You've already released more episodes than most podcasters ever do, which is amazing. I'd love to support your show by listening. Can you send me a link to one of your recent favorite episodes? Smiley face, character art."
So we're gonna send him Nipless Cage.
Either that one, or can we just send him a raw footage of us playing a porn game?
Honestly, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, we could also do Nicholas Cage. And it says, and then it goes into the next part of his spiel, which is what he's probably trying to sell us on, which is he says, "On my end, I've created a free data-driven quiz that helps podcasters reach their goals, and it tells you which of the 12 podcaster personality types you are. I'm the software savvy savant."
I'm sure you are, Alex. I'm sure you are.
I'd love for you to take me the quiz, and when you send me your favorite episode, let me know what your personality type you got too. We have to take this quiz.
Dude, I don't know if we do.
He has a huge grammar mistake. The second paragraph where he says on my end, yada, 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 12 personality types. He does a period, then parentheses, and then continues on to a new idea. He needs to put that period after the parentheses because it is an additional idea to that first sentence, not the second sentence.
Okay.
Alex, fix your stuff.
It's
Do
at
you
least
think that link is legit though?
we're about to find out.
It's gonna crash
different
Coco's
viruses.
Here's the quiz.
I say we need to do some research on this, Alex.
By the way, it's 100% free.
Filippo.
No paywalls, no upsells. If there's
It sounds
anything
like
I can
there's gonna
do,
be 0% free, lots of paywalls, and lots of upsells.
if there's anything I can do to be helpful, let me know. Everything I do is listed below. Glad to be connected. We're not connected. You just sent an email.
I guess now that we've read the email, we are connected to Alex Sanfilippo.
He
though.
publicly shares his download stats.
Popping him up. He's a real person in podcasting. Podmatch is
Well, we're already way closer than we were with Shell.
He's
We did it.
listed as a musical artist for some reason.
That's interesting. And then it says they also launched a podcasting network and they're looking for shows to join. They don't want us there. There's no way they want us there.
God, no.
They have
we
not
are the
listened to
furthest
the
thing
podcast.
from what they want.
Yeah. Obviously.
They have not listened to the podcast.
He
All
has his
right.
own website.
I got it. Let's send him this podcast to review.
Oh God, this is us shitting
This
on him.
episode.
Us shitting on him.
Well, we're not shitting on him. We're vetting him out, you know?
Not yet. We should send him the other episode 2 of Shell when we fucking had
He's got
3
a
episodes.
LinkedIn.
Does he? Well, all right.
Podcasting software founder and podcast host.
All right, we're clicking the start podcast score link. What do we get? Oh, is it going to ask for all of my data?
Yes,
Probably.
110%.
Oh, this page became really fake looking. Really, a $9,154.28 value, yours for free.
Where did you
Oddly
get this
Smith.
number, Alex?
Where did that-
you get this number?
What the fuck?
Where did?
We need some goddamn answers, Alex.
Where the fuck did this number come from?
Wait. Scroll back up to that picture.
Together,
Alex,
we
you
create-
jacked, my guy.
He is jacked.
You work
Hey,
out,
he's got some
Alex?
muscle. He's got some.
I don't know. He's
definition.
got an intro video. Let's watch the intro video. It's not available
No,
anymore.
no.
Alex, you
Man,
That's an AI created, man.
is it?
You think so?
AI
Ripple
created?
in his arm, yeah.
I don't know. He's got. Like,
Oh my
a tooth
God!
gap in his front
The
two
quiz
teeth.
is going to tell us that the chances of making it as a podcaster.
Oh,
Oh
Wait, is this number going up as I'm talking?
No.
no!
No, it was just at 26. I thought it's at 25 at one point.
you know, it probably like you take the quiz and it gives you a really low number, and it's like if you take my course for $1,000, you can crank this up to 100%.
Oh my
You
God,
really
we
have
can
to type something in there.
we can kill 21 minutes of the podcast by doing this.
Let's do it.
Average quiz completion time 21 minutes. You
I
ready?
feel like it's gonna make us
Put
pay
in
for the test
II
results.
captain.
How do you want me to
Yes.
spell II? Do you want me to just put I?
AYE.
No, do you want me to spell
Anyway.
it stupidly?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do I and then EYE captain.
I captain.
Next,
Okay.
have you written down your why reason person? Absolutely not. This doesn't
This
apply.
does not apply.
This does
to
not
my
apply
podcast.
to my podcast.
100%. Okay.
Do you know who your podcast serves?
This does not.
This does not apply to my podcast.
My podcast. This is for our own personal needs.
What describes your main podcasting goal? Full time, add value, and serve a niche up? No. Change the world? No. Expand my influence? No.
Raise awareness for cause business, which is wheelchairs for the blind.
Yes.
Well,
that-
okay.
yeah.
I mean, that's on the table.
It's all
Other
fine.
unlisted goal for my podcast. I need to set a goal or no
Maybe
goal.
we
My
should-
podcast is
if we
just for fun.
I
If
mean,
we
it's
select other. Can
technically
we
that
put
one.
in a reason?
Nope. I can go back, but I think we should just leave whatever we choose, right?
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
If it asks
Balls
us
to the
later,
wall.
we're definitely going to say that we want the Six Flags Fast Pass, right?
Yes, 100%. Do you struggle with imposter syndrome as a podcaster? What the fuck?
As a podcaster, no.
We're authentically us on this podcast.
Yeah.
Alex, you should know this.
How would you rate your level of self-discipline? Very low.
Very low.
It's
I'm pretty
not
sure if you go
on the
back,
right track.
you can see dick and or asshole on this podcast. I'm pretty positive.
Do you release new episodes on a set schedule? Surprisingly,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
more
we
so
do,
than
actually.
we do anything else.
Yeah.
I guess I would say sometimes I miss deadlines and don't have an episode ready because we just say, yeah, we're not doing one this week.
Yeah.
I guess no, I post when I can and don't pressure myself with the schedule, but like this is we try to do it
Yeah,
every
I would
week.
say that bottom left one. And that's what I go with.
What keeps you committed to not stop your podcast? You. Alex, you.
Alex, it's all about you now. You
Not
are our
not
sole
finances,
audience.
not a goal. We're not downloading because we're not even caring if it grows. Influence, I mean maybe. Podcast is just for fun. Yes.
Yeah. For real.
How publicly shared is your podcast commitment or goal? I've shared it with everyone everywhere. Anyone who listens to this podcast knows
Yeah,
our goal
they
is to
know
not
what
do
we're
anything.
about. Yeah.
Do you skip time with family or friends to stay up late to work on your podcast?
No.
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 Nah.
We
No.
don't even work on this podcast.
No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we don't edit. We don't do shit. Do you schedule time for life outside of podcasting?
Our podcast is a part of our
Except for, like,
life.
3 hours, one day every 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not even 3 hours. It's like fucking an hour and a half, bro. We played
You gotta
Marvel.
get fucking an hour and a half. You're lucky.
Yeah, that's like when we had the Nicolas Cage idea.
Yeah.
Nippolis.
Sorry.
Yeah. It was good shit.
We don't fucking have any sort of. All right, what best describes your feelings towards your podcast right now?
Oh, it's definitely fun and exciting.
Overwhelming, fun and exciting. Other. I think
Not
it's
fun
fun.
and exciting.
Fun
I
and
think it's
exciting.
fun.
Let's be honest.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Do you envision yourself still podcasting in 5
God, I
years?
fucking hope not.
If I'm not,
Yeah, no.
I was about to say, if I'm not podcasting in 5 years, I'm probably dead because this thing's not going to die.
Yeah, I mean, it does do pretty well for the minimal amount of commitment.
Like it's like an hour every 2 weeks. We just
And
get
we're
together and talk.
Yeah,
like
we're just recording what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Take
Instead of
seasonal
just
breaks.
talking.
yeah, we take seasonal breaks.
This was our work. We have a great work-life balance. We would all be broke and homeless and probably not have computers to do this on anymore. But
I mean, in all
Sure.
fairness, it's the only reason I get in the voice chat anymore.
Which best
That's true.
describes the title and description of your podcast? Unsure. Other unsure. I don't know
Creative
which.
and clever to reflect
I-
my personality. I feel like
yeah,
we're
I was
pretty-
going to say that top left one.
I mean, it also uses a play on words.
descriptive, so you know what it's about. Who
No,
it's for
it's
before
not.
listening.
No.
That's why you have the AI thing.
Yeah,
It's
but
descriptive. I've read one of them. They're like 4 paragraphs long.
yeah, but they're like always wrong.
Okay.
Anytime it
So?
tries to spell Zeno's name, anytime it puts Zeno in the fucking like episode description, it spells his name wrong and different every fucking time. It spells your name more often with a Z, Zeno.
Oh, that's
Hey, AI,
Oh, wow.
it's spelled Xeno.
I mean,
Xeno, Xeno.
all right, fun and creative. Oh, which describes the format of your episode titles?
Coco just comes up with those. I don't know.
I don't have a clear
Well,
format or
we-
direction for my titles.
we do include the show's episode type / segment.
I do have the start the
title.
titles with the episode number.
Yeah,
Would you say?
the second from the bottom.
I mean, yeah, it's
Episode
fine.
type
We
segment.
reference the episode type, and
I mean, sometimes. Other times we just don't.
Keywords that reflect the episode. I mean,
No. There
Not
is
gonna
no
include
clear
next.
format,
Oh.
which describes the format of your episode description. There is no work done into
AI.
this. Like,
AI is
other
there.
is the AI answer. None of these
Yeah,
other ones, all of these other ones may or may not like be done, but I don't do it.
Right.
Otherwise, there would be no description.
Mm-hmm.
Which describes the niche / focus of your podcast. We have broad range of topics to reach more listeners. We don't do that. We don't do it on purpose to reach more listeners. We don't have a narrow niche because we don't have a niche.
I guess random.
And
Bottom
the
left.
content is kind of focused on our company and brand.
Yeah, wheelchairs for the blind.
It is random. How does your podcast serve your listeners? I hope
No,
to God
it
you don't feel
doesn't.
like you're belonging
Click
to a
on
community.
Everything.
Everything?
I want everything clicked
Okay,
on.
increases not. We do increase knowledge and provide
every time I do fact.
raise awareness. Wheelchairs for the blind.
Wheelchairs for the
Fun
blind.
and entertainment. Wheelchairs for the blind. Encourages and motivates. Wheelchairs for the blind. Belonging in a community.
Wheelchairs
For the blind.
I mean, you lost me on most of those, but I'm
going to leave other unchecked because we checked everything else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Brother.
How satisfied are you with your podcast marketing efforts?
We have.
I mean, the
marketing
fact that we
efforts.
have,
Not
like-
NA. Growing my podcast is listenership is not a focus.
And I mean, the fact that we have 50 and like an average of 50 downloads every week without even trying or promoting at all. That's
I
pretty
mean,
which
impressive.
is
How
shocking to me.
how do you market your podcast to grow listenership? We do not request people that listen to this to share it. We don't do anything to turn it into reels. We don't do audiograms.
Actually request that they don't.
Actually,
Yeah, we actually request that they don't do that. We don't create any graphics. We don't post real life behind the scenes pictures because I can't share those legally.
Well, we do share sometimes stuff on X.
We do. Okay, maybe we'll check that one.
Yeah.
Well, pretty soon we're going to go
honestly,
away from
I'm pretty
X.
sure our podcast listenership is just murky because he re-listens to episodes.
Not factual.
Yeah, we don't.
What do you
I
mean
mean,
not factual?
Nope.
You're going to look us in the eyes right now and tell us that you don't listen to the podcast?
I'm gonna say I listen to D&D 100 times more than I listen to the podcast.
You didn't answer the question.
Yeah, he's avoiding.
I
the
have
question.
listened to the podcast forever.
Do you
Like,
listen
it's
to the
super funny.
podcast regularly?
No.
You
What a
don't
bitch.
listen to every episode?
No.
Oh,
Do
pussy.
you listen to 80% of the episodes?
No. Nope.
How about
Didn't do it.
50%?
Not me, dude.
And I think now that he's being called out, he's trying
Yeah.
to hide the fact that he does it.
Because
All
any
right.
other time, it's like the day after podcast comes out, Murky's like, dude, I was listening back to it. That shit was fucking funny. We're like, Murky, you're like 20 of our fucking listens for the week.
Well, that's
Anyways,
the-
Coco.
Anyways, we
listenership
don't
number?
email subscribers. We don't ask fans or listeners to share. We don't tag Podmatch in my
I didn't
post.
even know you existed,
yeah,
Alex.
we didn't even know you
Yeah,
existed
we-
today.
Today we learned about you.
We should create a blue sky for ADHD After Dark since Twitter's fucking dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Maybe we do that next week if we remember.
Yeah. Well, the week after next.
Yeah, the week after. We do
Right.
technically talk about it with friends and family.
Put really
Maybe we
like
should make a note.
trappy photos in there.
I mean, I don't talk about this podcast at all.
Fair.
I talk about it at work sometimes.
Content.
I had a dream that my
SEO.
boss told me that he was listening to the podcast, and I was just
Oh,
like,
God.
why?
Good thing you guys don't have an HR department.
Yeah, he just turns his hat around, and then he's the HR department. Boss man does.
Worst part
Within
is
my-
he's not wrong.
Wait, how do you get more Apple Podcast reviews?
You ask people to leave reviews.
Oh, okay. We don't go to other podcasts. We tried and
We tried.
Hall didn't want
We
anything
tried.
of that.
We tried with Podcast Virtuoso.
We
They also
did.
reached out to us
They
about
all-
a year ago.
We did.
We found out they were a scam. Alex, don't you fucking let us down.
We don't do anything
Yeah, I
on
swear to
LinkedIn.
God,
We
if the
don't
next
pay
email you
anything.
send is a fucking possible like estimate
We're gonna go
invoice for
next.
$1,000, well, I'm tripping out, Alex. I'm gonna trip the fuck out.
How satisfied are you with your podcast monetization strategy? We don't care about
We
fucking
don't
money.
have any.
How do you
We
monetize
don't
your
have any
podcast? We don't have
Alex,
any plans.
We've been eating fucking cereal with a fork to save the milk. Does that tell you anything about our monetization?
Do you have a list of future topics to cover on your podcast? Nope. Do you have a consistent episode duration, structure, and format? I mean, we have a consistent duration, but there's no structure.
Yeah. The structure is that there is no structure.
I guess that means it's consistent, but it's consistently inconsistent.
I think it's a yes.
Yeah, I think it's a yes.
Personally.
Consistently inconsistent is still consistency.
Yeah. It's consistent in some fact.
Which best describes how you feel about creating extra content to share about your episodes? I do not have any fucking time.
No.
Do you aim to produce evergreen content for your podcast? What is this?
Yeah, what is evergreen content?
Like YouTube. YouTube's considered evergreen. I've
What
learned
makes
that
it
from Miles.
evergreen?
The fact that you can kind of plant something and it can stay there and kind of get views over time just randomly.
Okay. Oh, we tried that with OnlyFans.
No, not OnlyFans, Fansly.
Fansly. That's right.
It looks like they're saying this in terms of date sharing. Yes, I avoid sharing dates, current events, and anything in the near future. Seems like a different definition than what you gave for evergreen.
Yeah, I'm just going off of
You're
what
just
I
making
assume
up
I
words.
know.
Sometimes, but often things come up that are happening in my life. Cool. Do you have documentation? No.
No.
God, no.
No. Do you feel stressed or overwhelmed by the production of your podcast?
Every day.
No. Shut the fuck up. Are you using software, services, and tools to help simplify your production progress? I mean, yes, I'm using OBS to record it.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
I have the ideal toolkit for simplification by having a
It's
stupid,
pretty
easy.
damn simple. We don't edit anything.
Do you review your production process, your podcast production process? No.
No.
How do you streamline or automate your process? Well, we don't automate booking with guests. We don't have calendar scheduling. I guess we have a premium podcast hosting. We have AI. We got AI. There it is. Modern text. I don't use a text editor. We use AI. Why is modern text edit? Oh, we use Soundwave software. They call that legacy now.
I guess.
Software for getting Apple podcast reviews. That 100% sounds like botting.
Is that even legal?
No, I don't think. High quality, not Zoom recording software. Sure, Discord's not Zoom.
I mean, Discord legitimately is a step up over Zoom, I feel like.
Other tools. Sure. There we go.
Hey, yeah, I got a question. You ever drank a bunch of NyQuil and then tried to beat off and see if you fucking come or fall asleep first?
Answer the question.
I was wondering, like,
Murky wants to do a
about that.
Murky
I'm not
wants to
gonna
do a
say I
challenge. I was too. Surprise. Hey, Murky, how much NyQuil you down yet?
I didn't take any NyQuil.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
should probably get on that and start.
Oh my
beating
God,
it,
this
too.
is the question for us. How do you handle podcast editing? No editing. My
don't.
No editing
episodes are
whatsoever.
published as recorded.
Even when Murky's racist.
Yeah.
Never.
What the fuck?
That was a quick one.
That was.
really
Holy
quick.
fuck. What word did you say?
You never answered the question.
Did you think if you say it faster that it's not racist? Because it still is, Murky.
In my head, I just imagine Murky saying the N-word, but sped up and sounding like a chipmunk. Don't ask me why I had that image in my head.
The ADHD took control there.
Does someone help you with your
You
podcast?
sure you don't want to work with us? Come on, buddy.
Does someone help you with your podcasting tasks or work?
No.
Well, I'm not a one-person show, but I mean, I guess this question doesn't really apply to us because we're a group and I just record.
Yeah, I guess.
With your podcast, is time or money the most mountain time? No,
Time.
Yeah.
no. I'm willing to invest myself as a podcaster to free up my time. Money, my budget is small. I need to save whatever I can.
We have a budget.
It's called
well,
Coco's credit card.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we do have like a fund that I don't know if we've.
The big crashed. And this
Guess
is week
what,
2.
everybody?
This is week 2. We finished the survey, and we answered questions about how our podcast production is, and we said it was perfect.
We did do the whole survey,
and in fact was not perfect. We think that place is probably a scam because
I don't know if it's a scam.
I mean,
it did exactly what I
they
said
never
it was
emailed
going
that.
to do. It rated us.
I never sent the
low, and it
email
was like,
because we
click
never
up here.
published the episode.
To be fair, it did rank us low, and then our podcast also crashed because of our lacks of checks and balances.
But it said our mental well-being was 100%. So
Yeah, I mean,
we're doing.
I mean,
that's
the
also a lie.
podcasts.
Yeah, we're doing the thing. So we did it.
Very low demand of time.
But yeah, so now we're just going to completely ignore that whole thread. And, that's the funny stuff that could have been but never happened because we didn't have the episode. And we're just going to talk about random other stuff today. So, Murky, say something racist.
It could have been canon that I got a BBL, but now it's not.
I mean, you did get a BBL. I don't actually know.
Stole
that was on
everyone's
the first part of the.
that I
I don't
stole
know.
everyone's
I don't-
vacation money.
I don't know how soon in the episode you said it because there is 25 minutes of stuff that was said that I don't remember what was said. And I can guarantee you after this uploads, I'm going to search for BBL in our fucking transcript. And if it's before the 24-minute mark, you, my friend,
Still canon.
are canon.
It would be canon.
But I thought it was canon that Xeno was the racist one now because he was sharing the video that said the N-word in it.
Yeah,
That was
at
in the
very
first
beginning.
minute of
That was
it.
at the very beginning for sure.
Yeah, there's also probably
That
an
was the
N-bomb
very
in the
beginning.
video before I very quickly muted it.
Sean, well done.
Again,
Listen, I can't
sorry if you heard
be
that.
held accountable for what happens. In
You told me
videos
to
on the
you
internet.
told me to watch this video, and as soon as I unmuted it, I hear the N bomb, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and mute that
I
again.
didn't remember that happened in it.
I didn't know we were in mid 2000s Call of Duty lobby. Out here, dude.
That came out in mid 2000s, man. It was a part
I'm-
of the culture. It was taking us back,
Yeah, taking us back to good old racism.
kind of like Daddy Trump is.
What?
He's trying to take us back in time a little bit.
What?
Okay.
It's very far back in time to the 1940s.
Somebody play time back right now.
Oh,
Nobody-
dude, you guys see fucking shares out there at almost 80 years old? The SNL fucking 50th anniversary.
I
No?
I did not
If
know.
I could turn back time.
Did you know she's producing a horror movie?
Really?
The fuck out.
What?
Yeah.
It's directed by Rob Zombie's
What?
brother, who's
God.
Spider-One, who is the lead singer of Power Man 5000 or whatever that
No
band's
shit.
Yeah.
called. No shit.
No.
He's directing it,
This is
and
crazy.
Cher is producing it.
Yeah, Kevin
does a
Costner.
producer
Kevin
do for
Costner
a
just in the
movie?
fucking in the crowd, just floor. 78 years old, all the auto tune in the world.
Huh.
What is a producer's role in the film?
That is a great question. Let's Google that. What does a producer do
This is insane.
in film? And let's scroll down because I refuse to read what the AI is going to tell me.
I read
'Cause-
that all the time, actually.
Because fuck reading it myself.
Let's see. The film producer is a person who oversees the film's production.
What a
Either employed-
fucking definition. The producer
producer-
oversees production. Congratulations. Now you know. Good answer. Good answer. Good fucking
they are
answer.
responsible for finding and selecting promising material for development. They supervise pre-production, principal photography, post-production stages. They are the people who hire the director for the film. So essentially, they kind of help get it known, and they try to help find people they think are going to do a good job with the
So they're in charge of producing the film.
Correct, yes.
Nice.
It checks out.
It checks out. It checks out.
Oh, what you got there?
Who were you talking to?
Stuffed pepper casserole that kind of came out a little soupy.
Ooh.
Looks
Hey, it
pretty
still
good,
sounds
huh?
good.
It's gonna come out the
It's
other
a
end
little
soupy
It's just
too.
that's just all the pepper juices, you know.
It's gonna come out the
had-
other end soupy too. E.
Like an Asian slaw burger. It was really good.
That's
Nice.
really good.
Okay.
Was that the pizza burger you were talking about? Or
No,
pizza sandwich?
That was a pizza sandwich from yesterday. No, what I had for dinner was an Asian slaw burger.
Okay.
So what was on it? Like what made it an Asian slaw?
So it had in the ground beef was
Cat.
soy sauce and like an Asian garlic.
Hey, look, that's how I
ginger.
found my cat was at an Asian restaurant. We don't need to bring that up.
Did you save him?
Yeah,
It was
it's
Ming,
Ming.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why his name is Ming.
That's how she got her name.
Neat.
Have I not told that story? on the
Did you
podcast?
not know
I
this?
don't know
No,
if I've
I
ever
didn't.
known.
I've
That's
never
like-
known that.
That's some deep cut. Never been on the podcast.
I'm
shit
pretty
right
sure
there.
that's never been brought up before.
Hey guys, you know what? Be happy that last week's version of the podcast that you would have got cut short because now you know why Ming is Ming.
Yeah,
All right, so
that was like one of the first.
Straight- I've
things
never
he
known
told
that.
me when I met him.
We've all known each other.
Never
for quite
told-
some
never
time.
told me that.
Never do that.
So this is when I was living down in Texas. It was right before Snowmageddon happened. And my ex-wife and I went to this curry restaurant, and it was called Ming because it was supposed to be Chinese curry. And her and I had just put in our order. We sat down and we heard a scream coming out of the kitchen, and we are like, what the fuck is going on? And we just see this tiny little Asian woman holding a cat, running out and throwing her out the door. It was
What?
this teeny tiny kitten. And like, I am trying to hold back laughter because the image I just saw, and I was like, there's no fucking way I just saw that.
You just saw a
And-
tiny Asian lady screaming her head off, running a cat out of the kitchen.
Our freezer is full.
Freezer full.
Fucking-
You go outside now.
Freezer full, you go outside. Oh, no.
And our waitress, who was
I hate myself.
You are
For
such
saying
a
it,
piece
but it
of
was
shit.
our waitress, who was a white woman, was like apologizing up and down. She was like, there's this kitten. We can't seem to get rid of her. She keeps trying to come in and take our chicken. And
At least
my
you know the food's
ex-wife
not made of cat.
tried to convince me to like take the kitten off their hands and then like tomorrow drop it off at like a humane shelter. And we already had a dog and another cat, my cat Driver. And I was like, I don't know. And eventually I was like, fine, but like, I want you to know that you're going to have to drop it off. I do not want this to be my responsibility. I do not want to be
I will
connected
leave
to a
you
cat.
the worst Google reviews.
And
The absolute worst.
we took the cat off their hand, but we asked for a box to like put the kitten in so we could walk it to my car.
They give you a
And, of course,
styrofoam
we're-
box.
It is this huge cardboard box
Okay.
with all this like Asian lettering on the side. And
The
I'm like,
biggest
I was
to-go
hoping that the
box
story.
they had.
I was hoping the story was gonna go down the path of they just gave you a takeout box for the cat.
I mean, pretty much.
but ultimately the next day Snowmageddon happened. Everything shut down. And when I could find a rescue that was willing to take this kitten, they wanted me to pay them like this forfeit fee. And I'm like, this is not our cat. I'm
Right.
not paying you money to take it.
Right.
And eventually, like, I was like, fuck it. I'm not giving up this cat. This cat's mine now. So
I know
can't
you
have
think
it,
this
this is
sounds like
mine.
I know you think this sounds like a fucking joke, but I swear to God, he was pushed on me at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
said
like,
something about the freezer's full.
I cannot make that stuff up. So that's how I got Ming, and I just named her after the restaurant.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I never knew that story.
There you go.
Yeah.
Funny.
That's how I got Ming.
What were we talking about before that? I feel like it was something.
I don't fucking remember.
I don't fucking remember either.
We were talking about the Asian slaw burger.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So, ground beef had some Asian garlic and like ginger stuff like that in the beef. Mix it all up, and then obviously cook the burgers, and then the coleslaw, or it was just slaw, and it came with like some kind of a marinade. I'm not even sure what kind of marinade it was, but I put the marinade in the slaw, and then I put a little happy salt in it and mixed it all up. And then fucking made burger, threw burger on bun, threw slaw on burger. Bada bing, bada boom. Very delicious.
Our ADHD podcasts upload to fucking YouTube?
I don't know.
Because I just got an email saying that we had a YouTube comment, and I didn't realize that they were on YouTube.
No, you talked to us about that they were going to start uploading to YouTube now, but it was going to be like audio only.
Apparently,
I remember this.
hang on, yeah. So like,
apparently, I don't watch the news.
How do I find our episode?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Oh, that's the wrong people.
Oh, I guess. Hang on, wait. I found ADHD After Dark. They uploaded episode 2 all the way to season 3, episode 2, and then there's nothing else up there. I don't.
Oh.
Maybe there was something else I had to do.
Hello, YouTube. Hello, Spotify. Hello, Apple Podcast. And everybody else.
What do you mean this channel had? I think there's something I need to probably fix on our end. But yeah, why? Oh, it's because everything moved from Google Podcasts at that point, because that's when it shut down. And our last episode that was uploaded to YouTube was the Great Bass Pro Skinny Dip incident. What were we talking about for that?
I don't remember, but it was something Murky brought up, and that's why we were talking about the Bass Pro Shop. Which episode has the comment? Here, I found it. It is We Made a Fans League, it's Satan Burn 214 that just did a laughing emoji and the confetti emoji.
I probably said something with Satan.
They do have a little picture of Satan, yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
That was. Are we here?
Hey, Satan!
Hey,
Satan!
Hey, it's Satan.
It's been a while.
Hey, Satan Burn 214. Thanks for commenting on our podcast. Not my podcast. Yeah.
You don't want to be associated with us.
Burn. It's satin burn, like the material.
Well, now he's Satan.
What did they say?
Just a laughing, crying emoji and a confetti emoji.
Love that.
Yeah. Maybe that was me. Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Satan.
Satan 01.
I don't get paid
Satan 02.
Satan, you're still on the air.
Oh, fuck.
Satan.
Satan 03. all the available emails.
Wait a minute. Xeno isn't BRYN the guy that
Ryan?
we play Shadowverse with sometimes?
Uh-huh.
Are those his numbers?
Or what?
214, is that those his numbers?
I have to go to YouTube Studio and
That's probably
I'll do this after.
Oh, it is, yeah. I just found a really old video from 2019 of him.
Huh.
So yeah, this is his channel. He found our podcast.
Hi, Brian. How you doing? You having a good day?
Having a good time.
Oh my god, there's a video of him baby faced, like no beard.
Brian, we're gonna expose all of this on the internet.
Expose the fuck out of you.
We're linking all of it to the Shadowverse group chat.
Yeah, and here's his content description. Going to be posting some Vanguard Zero content soon. Last upload was 6 months ago of him doing Fortnite.
Nice.
Oh.
But it's just a clip, like 31 seconds.
Huh.
You guys keep talking. I'm doing this whole submit to YouTube thing. I'll forget about it.
I'm doing my taxes.
You're doing your taxes right now?
Yeah.
How much do you
I
owe?
did my taxes a few weeks ago. I actually got back
that is that is Brian.
Yeah, that is Brian.
His username threw me off, dude.
Yeah, same, because I'm just used to him being Burn and then some numbers. I don't remember what the numbers were. And then, yeah, just wasn't expecting another word before that.
Wait, what do I do here? I go to...
apparently I am signed into Gameboat. Why am I looking at stuff as Gameboat?
Were you watching?
I don't know. Probably new podcast.
I don't know. Did you guys hear that Bonnie Blue's pregnant?
Who's that?
No.
The woman who had sex with over 1,000 men.
Get the fuck out. No way.
She announced that she is pregnant.
Does she know the father?
One of the 1,050 something men.
Oh, it's that lady?
Way.
Yeah, that lady.
Oh, they're gonna have to do a fucking paternity test on every single one of them now.
Oh no!
Who could have saw this coming?
Like, let's say that she is like on birth control, and I don't know.
One of those
men
went
using condoms
straight
or
into the
not.
uterus, and just
But like,
Who
birth
like
control
one
only has like a
pump
what
chump?
99 point something.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna stop the baby from happening, right? Over 1,000 men, you're testing fate there at that point. I feel like odds are in the favor that
Yeah.
the birth control's
true.
not gonna work.
But like, she didn't have to hook up with them to fruition, though. It was like just like in and out, right?
Yeah, no, like not every man made completion.
So like, how many men did come to completion? Like, how many men were one pump chumping it and dumping a load? You know?
oh, I have to make these public manually.
I don't know, because if I remember correctly, somebody did the math and it was like you had around like 30 seconds to do it.
ADHD is just about to have a bunch of public videos posted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've all been uploaded. I just apparently had to go in and click a button.
Oh, well, there we go. Welcome back, YouTube, and our 2 viewers we have on it.
Why do I have to do this like manually? Why can't I just whatever? Continue. She's pregnant. Who's the daddy?
We don't know. There's over 1,000, or there is 1,000 men that it could be.
Well, we're just gonna have to wait till the baby comes out, and then we'll have to look at the race, and that'll narrow down the pool a little. I would hope.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to be going on with that whole debacle?
Yeah,
I'm sure she'll find a whole new group of people to promote to now, because that's a fetish, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You want to talk about
That's
breeding
fucking
kink?
I don't.
Did you guys hear
Default public. There we go.
about the police officer who
No.
got fired for farting in his female coworker's face?
That's pretty funny.
No.
That's pretty funny, actually.
I will try to have to find the article, but like the way they tried to word it, they're like, we try to have a professional environment here, and it just, the whole thing's goofy. Police officer who got fired. Why? The moment I type in police officer who got, the first suggestion is a train ran on her.
But what?
Well, that's that one cop.
Yeah.
The
He
baby
was like
face
sleeping
one.
with her entire like office, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call them,
That was big news for like a month.
for farting in a co-worker's face. Here we go. Police officer has a misconduct hearing after he farted in another officer's face.
That's pretty
That's
funny.
just like a Tuesday for us.
And apparently this happened in the UK.
Huh.
This
You
was like
sick
in
fuck.
Scotland Yard. Let's see. Kind of just doing a quick little read through. Yeah, it was a male police officer, and as a joke, he farted multiple times in his female colleague's face. And they apparently he had been doing it for like 3 to 4 years.
Like, why though?
I don't know.
That's
The
fucking
article really
wild.
doesn't say.
Are you doing good there, Murky?
It's very funny.
I'm audibly choking on this meat.
I find it
Oh,
very
I'm gonna
swear.
swallow the shit.
choking on Brussels sprouts.
I'm gonna choke on your
I love
dick.
Brussels sprouts. Did you know they genetically modified it since like we
What
used to have them
haven't
as
they
kids?
genetically modified?
Well, they made it sweeter. They used to be bitter. And then they got rid of the bitter flavor, made them a little sweeter, and now, well, bam, everybody's eating Brussels sprouts, and I fucking love these new Brussels sprouts.
Oh, damn. Do you want to know what else we did,
Use
E?
parchment-
Since the last time
parchment
that
paper?
we've spoken? We have a new sound alert.
Oh, God.
Oh,
You ready?
The moon.
Oh, okay.
it's
What'd you
Khonshu.
What'd you expect it to be?
No, that's not
no.
Khonshu.
That's Moon Knight. Yeah.
That's Moon Knight, ain't you?
It's Moon
That's
Knight.
Mist
Mr.
of
Mark
Khonshu.
Spector.
That's Moon Knight, you dumbass.
You're
I
done.
didn't see it. I didn't see a meme today where it's like, Khonshu tells me to do fucked up shit, like fuck moms.
Jesus
You know what?
Christ.
Khonshu would do that.
I don't know why it made me laugh, but it just made me laugh.
You're so fucking
Khonshu wants you to protect travelers, so if you had to fuck somebody's mom to protect somebody who is traveling, he'd be like, fuck it, do it. You are now my knight of the moon. Protect this traveler. Khonshu's a fucked up dude, though.
You're a fucked up dude.
To an extent.
Fruit of the gloom.
Oh, because it's Gloom the Pokemon. Okay.
Play Ditto.
Okay.
We got literally just Cobra.
Would we?
Wait away.
Literally.
Would we?
That's it. That's all I got.
Zeno,
Did
have
you-
you ever seen the Warcraft movie?
I have.
Was it good?
Is it bad? Because I've never heard a good thing about it.
It was okay. It was.
Is that the one where Ragnar is the main character for the Alliance or whatever the fuck it is?
The original king.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That movie fucked.
It wasn't bad.
If somebody who is not a Warcraft player, be it regular Warcraft or World of Warcraft, would they enjoy this movie, or would they be like, I don't understand this?
I feel like you would enjoy it. I mean, there's a lot more like nostalgia and stuff like that for people that played Warcraft back then and knew who the characters were, but I feel like it'd still be enjoyable. It'd be like watching Lord of the Rings, you know?
Old Dan's
Okay.
fucking punk ass.
But,
Okay,
what?
Coco, I have a thing that's actually going to make this podcast a little bit longer.
Good.
Because y'all are about to get a rant.
Oh no.
Because
Oh,
of
boy.
something that happened fairly recently. So, fairly recently, the girlfriend and I and a couple of friends went and saw The Lion King. They were doing a tour. They were at my alma mater, Western Michigan University, and they were doing a play there. They did a phenomenal job. We had this aisleway seating, so like everybody who had to like come through with costumes to get to the stage past us. Great job. Like everybody did a wonderful job. But what do you guys think is the worst musical?
Cats.
The worst
You are
musical.
110% correct. It is Cats the Musical, which I was forced to sit through and watch. Now, what do you guys think the plot of Cats the Musical is?
There's cats and they're at war.
No, they're just trying to fuck.
Oh, I just took a guess. I have
the worst
no
part
idea.
is you're both right. Give yourselves a pat on the
Hey!
You're both right.
Now,
Cat
let me
tribes.
tell you something. Cats, the movie, the musical. If you go onto Google, you type in Cats, the movie, and you look at the cast, guess who the top billed actor or actress is?
Nicolas Cage.
Porn
Taylor
star.
Swift.
It is Taylor fucking Swift. Give this guy a gold fucking medal because he is on it.
I bet you
today.
the only reason he knows that is because of his girlfriend.
Yeah, you'd love it.
You might be right.
love this.
How long is she in this fucking movie for? Is she the top billed
32
actress?
seconds. 28
She's in.
seconds.
She's in for enough for 100
song.
100 frames.
7
Give
seconds.
Murky a
One
gold
song.
star because she's in it for one fucking song and then she's gone. She's out of that bitch.
How much did she build
No.
him for?
I'm here and now I'm leaving.
She's above Jane
Jane Duty?
Judi Dench. There we go. Ian McKellen and a bunch of really famous like actors and actresses.
Yeah, fuck them. They don't
She's
matter.
the top billed, and she out that bitch almost immediately. Now, I'm gonna explain to you guys the plot
Of Cats?
No, do not do To Be Fair Me. Do not To Be Fair Me. This is
To
not
be
what I'm
fair.
saying. Do not To Be Fair Me.
To
No, you
be
don't have to say
fair.
anything. Okay, you can say it.
Almost every other actor in that is on.
If not longer.
What did she
Now-
say? It didn't come through all the way.
Oh, she said that every other actor's in the movie for just about as long as she is. I feel like some of the other top billed actors are in it longer, but
yeah, but
it depends on the
the amount of the ratio of pay to screen time, what is that? That's the important percent.
and
Hers is probably
really
way
don't
higher
know.
than the others.
But here's essentially the plot. We start off and we have this cat that gets thrown into an alleyway. Like the owners do not want this cat anymore. And
I've heard this story
emerging-
before.
Out emerging from this bag is the most like I think even furries vomited in the theater when they saw the designs of these cats because they're like these weird hideous hybrid humanoid cat.
No, that just turns them on
It's
even
very
more.
disturbing looking.
And
I'd fuck one.
this is
Coco.
the character
What?
that we as the audience are
Carries many
experiencing the
wares.
film through. Like she's basically our self insert for the plot because she doesn't fucking do much in this except for watch what happens. So we're seeing shit through her eyes the entire time. So when she's thrown out into this alleyway, we find out that we're in fucking London. So -1 score there because somebody's getting shanked in this film. And she's immediately surrounded by a bunch of fucking alley cats. And this is where we meet like I think the cat's name is like Mr. Mistopheles and all these other cats. There's only 2 cats' names I remember, and that was because they had interesting names. Everybody else has a weird fucking name in this. And we learn that there is something going on this evening that is called the Jelsil Ball or something like that. Jellicle Ball. And
Cool. Okay.
we don't really know what that is because, again, the main character doesn't know it, so we don't know. We just know you have to put on this big old performance and you win this like super grand prize that everybody wants. And we also learn about McCavity, who's the main bad guy. He will come back into the story. Just know he is a teleporting cat. He literally knows actual black magic. And I
Right.
wish I was kidding.
When did you turn black, by the way?
Oh no.
A different kind of black magic?
Yeah. I
So
think so.
most of the songs, as we are introduced to all the different cats, are just songs that introduce who they are. That's about it. Like everybody just sings about who they are. And keep in mind, all the songs that are in this musical are based on a book of poems. So the Andrew Lloyd Webber, who's the guy that created it, pretty much read this book of poems and was like, I bet I can make a musical out of this, and then made Cats. So
Should have never done
this is
that.
where we learn about like cats that live the high life and then cats that are strictly alley cats. And then we learn a little bit more about the ball, that everybody really wants this grand fucking prize. And that's when we get to meet McCavity, and he just knows how to teleport, and he really wants this grand prize to the point that he has like enlisted the help of other cats to basically help him cheat to try to win, but he's never won, and he really, really wants this grand fucking prize. And if I remember correctly, I think even Taylor Swift's character technically works for McCavity, but she's in it for one song and then she's out. McCavity, if I remember correctly, is played by Idris Elba too, so keep that in mind there. Now, there's this one cat who used to work for McCavity, and she really wants forgiveness because it's like she's this old cat, she's beaten, she's washed up, and she just wants to be forgiven. And she's the one who sings like the song that Cats is known for, that memories all alone in the moonlight. I probably just sang that off key just so YouTube didn't flag us. But now, after all is said and done, McCavity steals some of the cats. Some of the other cats go and fight McCavity, rescue these cats, go back to the ball. And that's where McCavity's old assistant, the one who sang Memories, wins the ball. And that's where we learn what the prize is. This giant air balloon shows up. They put the cat in the basket and they send her off on her way, and they make it sound like she's going on this grand, like, new life. Like, essentially it's a new life is what you win. And this is what McCavity wanted so bad. And it's not until the very end what they hint is the actual grand prize, which is death. Death is the grand prize. They kill the winner. They put him in the hot air balloon, and they're like, later, bitch. And that shit gonna fall, it gonna crash, and they gonna fucking die. And my whole thing is, why didn't they just let McCavity win? They hated this fucking cat so goddamn bad. He was a fucking menace. He knows how to teleport. He is a black magician cat, and they just didn't kill him. They're like, no, we'll keep him around. You know, even though he kidnaps us and he tortures us and he attacks us and he tries to like con other people to do his bidding. No, we're not going to give him the grand prize. Kill the fucker. If you hate him that goddamn bad, send him in that fucking air balloon and kill the motherfucker.
Instead they killed Taylor Swift off screen.
No, it wasn't Taylor Swift. Oh, off screen, man. It was a different cat that wins.
Well, dies. Fuck him.
Yeah, wins and dies. And if I remember correctly, I think Taylor Swift's character was something that they made for the movie. Even her own song was for the movie. She's not in the original musical.
That's good. You love to see it.
James Corden's also in it, but he's annoying as shit. I don't like James Corden. Was that enough to pad out the runtime?
Yeah, we're at 57 minutes total with everything we had from the other one. We're good.
That's hot shit.
Son of a Mitch. Sing
Sorry,
us a song for the last 3 minutes.
Who?
You.
Oh.
Sing the Krusty Krab pizza song.
Krusty Krab, yeah, pizza.
Here's the pizza
For you and me. Oh, I couldn't hit it. You gotta go higher.
I can't get that high. That's as high as I get. Sorry.
Oh no, Murky, I've seen you get higher with some weed.
Because he got high.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I was gonna heal my friends, and then I got high.
I feel this is a call out.
I saw Venom dive, but then
I got high. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hulk fisted me in my ass because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got
Storm
high.
is gonna die
Because I got high.
Have you guys ever listened to the song Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Yes.
If you look at the lyrics, it's a really sad song because it's this girl wants to break up with our narrator, the singer, and the only reason he could think that they should stay together is because he remembers that they both liked the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Is that really what the song's about?
That's really what the song's about.
You could have just like not shared that information with me, and I could have been happy knowing that the song was kind of in a happy step. Now I'm just going to be depressed every time I hear it.
Well, it's kind of like the the Pina Colada song, Escape.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's
mean,
about two people that are trying to have an affair.
to be fair, I never saw that
To be
song as being a
fair.
happy song. If we're drinking copious amounts of
By
alcohol,
Rupert Holmes. The Pina Colada.
Murky sings that one in the shower. I've heard that a couple of times through the
I
mic.
do. I do. That ass.
I was in here in Discord one time when he was. It was like at least 2 years ago when he was in the shower, and he left himself in Discord, and I just come in and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? I just hear Murky in the other room singing
In the
about
shower.
in the shower. Singing
Have you
about,
ever been
yeah, you're just going to town, and I'm like, what the fuck? You came back, and I was like, that's some goddamn good singing there, Murky. You're like, ah, shit, I didn't know I was still in Discord.
Another thing that kind of falls in that category where it's like it sounds like a happy song, but it's not really a happy song is Hey Ya by Outkast.
Hey, yeah.
Because he's
Yes, I
talking
got
about
those
how
from the
he's
choir.
sad in the song, and he's like, you don't want to listen to me, you just want to dance.
Yep. Sounds about right.
I like
All right.
those kind of songs.
I think that's it. Do we have anything else?
That's it. You'll never have answers. If there were any questions in the first 25 minutes last week, you'll never have answers.
Yep, and we're not
Sorry to break it
messaging
to
that
you.
guy anymore unless he reaches out to us.
Blah, 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 blah.
What was his name?
Alec, some fucking big wiener podcast dude. I deleted the email already. It's
That sounds
gone.
good.
All right, goodbye,
Okay,
everybody.
guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.